into the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Florida Atlantic races to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Can the defense stop him again on second and goal? Looking to fire. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So this opening drive finds a bump in the road here on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USF's offense will get the ball for the first time. hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Oh, the sweet feet. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Working that left side now. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodic. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USF!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They put together an 81-yard drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Right on target this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. The inside handoff. What a job out in front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's clapped. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Messer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Picks up 6. Brings up second down.
Looking for space. It's Sands. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw on third. Here comes the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the RPO, complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Off the play fake. Got his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pressure coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
They go to the ground. There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Singleton. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Oh, what a cut! Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Going to sling it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to...
Turning it on! He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Owls in the hurry-up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Platt. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a good good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
At the 40-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And first down for the offense.
Brown wants to pass. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Nimrod. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bulls are marching down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Caught in the backfield, it's Messer. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Sands. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking for room, it's Isaac. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The give to the tailback. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Brown will throw it. catch in the middle. It's Sullivan. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Isaac.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires to the big fella. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Nimrod. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, South Florida. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bluski had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boise State.
Firing to the right, complete.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his big tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Henry. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They'll ride the hot hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Brown wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Inside the 25. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. On the run, it's Isaac. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt to try. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. It's complete on the right side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll try the left side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Grab behind the line. It's Terrell. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Clapp. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Touchdown Owls! And that one will put them up here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. They're trailing by 11 to Sam Houston.
They'll try the run.
Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They feed him again. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Norton. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Brown will throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. With the catch, it's Messer. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The hand to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Owls are in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Finds his tight end. There he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Platt. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Henry. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Complete to the left. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going back to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Nice move there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants it all. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, USF! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Makes the grab. It's Isaac.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage, man. You want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
They'll try to get it through the air. Slings it downfield. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Tight end now in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Singleton. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown Bulls! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 8 over Boise State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Platt. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Brown wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Franklin. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Brown will throw it. Got his man. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 50. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The defense putting points on the board. Oh, man, the defense has just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Florida, 42.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Nimrod. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got his man. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. It's complete. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. He wants to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Going to the run, it's Isaac. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like Which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. It'll be 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Breaks into the open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.